Welcome, Simha. Thanks so much for coming. I really appreciate it. And I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about what you guys do at Ushur.
Yeah, so we are a platform. We built a platform basically to drive intelligent automation. So we started our journey by automating customer engagements to eliminate all the friction that exists in the way businesses serve customers. But along the way, what we discovered was that by automating a larger set of back-end process and eliminating all of the human involvement in a number of repetitive steps, we could impact bigger set of KPIs for businesses. So that's what we have now evolved to become a full-blown intelligent automation platform.
Fantastic. So, what do you personally see as the main challenges for startups in the Insurtech domain?
Um, 3 years back, there was no word called Insurtech. So obviously there's a lot of education and insurance, as we know, is being disrupted with newer business models. So incumbency is no longer something that insurance companies can hang on to. So there's a lot of innovation that is happening in the industry in general. Every insurance company is looking for ways and means to deploy newer technologies so they could actually service customers at a much smaller price, increase the operational efficiencies, and even look for opportunities to increase their top line sales. So those are all possible with some of the new technologies. But the fundamental challenge for startups that I see is breaking through all of the monolithic barriers that exist with legacy businesses, working alongside legacy systems of records. Some of those platforms can be 30, 40-year-old platforms. How do you work alongside those platforms? And also, startups are very fast moving. Time is of the essence, so we don't necessarily have the same time to spend a year dabbling around without necessarily being able to demonstrate viable business opportunities with large companies. So these are some of the ways, but we have found a way to kind of create opportunities for us to incentivize insurance companies to work with us. So we are on a interesting phase of our journey.
Great. And what do you see personally as the vision for the future of Insurtech? Like, what do you think is going to be possible?
I think artificial intelligence itself has a lot of promise, and it's a very broad topic, obviously. So some of the advancements that we have brought to the industry in terms of applying language and linguistics to the world of machine learning, provides a lot of opportunities for us to bring efficiencies to several aspects of the customer journey. So we can help companies underwrite faster, reduce errors in the process, even eliminate a lot of costs that are involved in rejecting applications. That in itself saves many insurance companies millions of dollars. Right. There are basic operational efficiencies that we can bring, but more importantly, you will also start to hear in the insurance industry how customer experience is a very critical, measurable component that they want to impact moving forward. They don't necessarily want to just delegate the responsibility of owning the customer to a broker anymore. As business models are being revamped, insurance companies want to be more closer to the customer. So the customer experience is important, which means that they need to serve customers where they are in newer forms of engagement. No longer, send you a postcard or a paper mail, which still a lot of insurance companies end up doing. So there are newer digital ways to interact with customers, service them for the purpose of upselling, cross-selling, as well as servicing claims and things like that. So it shouldn't take 3 months to get your check paid out if you're in a car accident, know. But that's still the case. So how do you look for opportunities to reduce those so you can actually eliminate the friction and bring the customer closer to the insurance company? So in general, our theme as a company is to eliminate that friction that exists in all of these journeys, broker journey, vendor journey, customer journey, and bring the customer and the stakeholder closer and closer to the brand and be able to measure it through what we call a brand proximity score. So these are some of the areas that we are investing in quite heavily as a technology platform.
I'm sure that with the more Insurtech startups there'll be more focus on customer service rather than what it was in the old days. So.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's just a big, long line of companies that want to compete and want to serve, because the technology allows you to do that today. Again, there are 5,900 some insurance companies just within the United States, and if you look at companies worldwide, I think the opportunity size is significantly large. We're just getting started. I think the space is just starting to pick up quite a bit. In the past couple of years, we see a lot of action, and I think there's tremendous opportunities for us to reduce the cost of buying and owning insurance and being able to even service your customers.
Great. Thank you so much, Simha, and I'm looking forward to the panel. It should be great.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to speaking as well. Thank you.